So hello and welcome along to Eclipse Motorcycles. We're out test riding this. This is the Yamaha FJR 1300. Perfect touring machine and in absolutely perfect order. Right, let's have a walk around the bike, give you a full review of this one. This is going to be up for sale. So starting on the front, twin discs to the front with those blue edge calipers, tyres front and rear in very good condition. Has the FJR Beowulf radiator cover under there, stop all the stone chips, and as you can see from those front panels, no stone chips on it at all. It's just done 19,152 miles. R&G crash bungs to the side of the bike, and you've got those touring panniers as well in the blue, and I've also got insert bags in them as well, so you've got the wet bags in there as well inside those panniers. Twin chrome exhausts to the rear, single disc to the rear, and this is a shaft drive as well. And the one thing about these, tank bag cover, so put your tank bag on here, extra bit of luggage on the top, and the tank underneath is in pristine condition. Absolutely spotless bike. And the owner that obviously passed it on to us hasn't ridden it a lot, only comes to us for an MOT every now and then, and it's been sat in his garage for ages. So absolutely perfect bike. Does have the obligatory alarm with it as well, data tool alarm, and you've got twin seat on there. The seat is very comfortable, very spongy, a little bit of a rest there for your pillion as well, and the rider is slightly lower than the pillion, so great seat height. And a side stand, main stand on this one as well. Now the one thing I do like about these FJRs when you are touring is to obviously get your screen up. Now with the screen up, plenty of wind resistance, clears the air away from the face, makes it for a nice quiet ride if you're doing long distances. Rev counter, speedo, fuel indicator, water temperature, and your odo mileage at the bottom, 19152. 6-speed box, and she rides absolutely perfectly as you would expect an FJR to do. These are perfect touring machines, and obviously being a GTR owner, I can tell you this rides absolutely lovely. Really comfortable bike, so if you're looking to do long distance touring or a bit of commuting and you need a little bit of luggage space, this is probably going to be the bike for you. So we're going to get it out, we're going to have a short test ride and then head back to the garage. Now, nice wide slung mirrors on this. And she's really nice on the gear changes as well. Really lovely clutch on this one. With those nice wide mirrors, perfect view of the road behind. And obviously being a 1300, it does get up to speed very quickly. So let's work through the box with the visor up, see how much wind noise we get. There we go. Straight through the box. And that is obviously with the visor up, so a lot of the wind noise deflected by that big screen. Once you drop your screen down, then you obviously start picking up a lot of wind noise. So let's get the visor down, work our way round the roundabout, get the screen up and come down the other side. So 5-speed box on this, not 6. 5-speed box. Being an older bike, it's on a 53 plate. But once again, she is a license taker, so you do have to respect that right hand. And just working it down through the box. And we're going to come in on the front brake and dive that front suspension. Pulls right down nice and hard. all the way down to first gear. So just rolling in second gear, absolutely effortless going through those corners. Just goes where you want it to, just with a little bit of hip movement and a bit of counter steer. 4 and 5. So back down to fourth, back down to third. You can see gearbox on this is absolutely fluid smooth. So it is available from Eclipse Motorcycles if you are interested, and I've never seen one this clean or in this good a condition. This is going to be an absolutely amazing buy for someone if you are interested. Telephone number for Eclipse Motorcycles 01908 822 458, or the main garage line 01908 643 603. Hit option 2 and you could be obviously taking this one home with you, and it is going to be an amazing bike for anybody that wants a decent tourer or a good commuter to get backwards and forwards, obviously down to London, or if you are travelling sort of 40-50 miles a day, probably the bike for you. But until the next time we are out test riding, be well, ride safe, and for myself RB, it's a big goodbye from me.